Hello, fans, and welcome back to Outlaw Championship Wrestling. My name is Grandpa Choco. It is a pleasure to have you here for tonight's big show. We've got a lot of fun that is going to be happening here. We've got some big matches. We've got a debut. But before we get going, first of all, we want to thank all the members of the Golden Circle. At the time of this recording, it is June 12th. We're going to get this graphic updated here for June. I've just been on vacation, so right at the start of June, so I haven't been able to update it, but we're going to get that updated. And as always, we are using, to roll this out, the FG Assistant app. If you would like to know more about the FG Assistant app, head on over to patreon.com/FG Assistant for more information. It is an unauthorized but totally awesome way to play Filsinger games on your desktop computer. So if you want to check it out, that's where you go. I will also say that I am using a pre-release version. Probably by the time this is out, this will be the release version. But just letting you know that if I'm clicking around here and you see something different, like you may notice that some of these windows are a little bit different and stuff like that. These buttons look different. Carl's been doing a ton of work on it, and this is a pre-release version, so it may be different from yours. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Outlaw Championship Wrestling has been cooking along. Remember, I was thinking about this the other day. The goal of this Fed was to do 52 cards in 52 cards for a whole year, so one card a week for a whole year, in all 50 states. Of course, we'll have to go to a couple other states because maybe we'll do one in Puerto Rico too, so that's 51. But anyway, that is the goal of doing this, and I realized that we're over halfway through that project, so it's pretty awesome. All right, so we've got a bunch of fun stuff happening here tonight. Our main event is going to be for the Outlaw Tag Team Championship, and that is going to be the Minnesota Wrecking Crew going up against the Chain Gang. So that should be an interesting matchup. We also have a number one contenders match for the North American Championship, and that is Ernie Ladd versus the Great Kabuki. So one of them will face Ronnie Garvin for the title. We've got Ken Patera versus Jimmy Garvin in a grudge match. We've got Coco Samoa versus Kamala with Gary Hart in a grudge match. And we've got Killer Kahn with Gary Hart versus Mr. Wrestling 2 in a grudge match. And then we are going to have Porkchop Cash versus Iron Mike Sharpe. And our first match, this one I'm looking forward to, is the Outlaw Championship debut of the Mongolian Stomper, and he will be taking on, we'll find out who the local talent is. We are coming to you live from the Rosemont Horizon in Rosemont, Illinois, standing room only. The date, July 19th, 1980. So here we go. Let's head into the ringside area. First of all, let's roll. It didn't load his... It rolled it up here. Oh. Okay, I think I can fix this. Append to bottom of match log. Okay, that's why I didn't see it come in. All right, so here we go. Let's roll one die to see what his first name is, but let me pause this. So his first name is Chris. I think we've had a Chris before. His last name is Chris Williams. So let's change his name here. Chris Williams is our local talent. He may be Italian. I don't know. Chris Williams, there you go. He is our local talent. And he is going up against the Mongolian Stomper. This is a Carl Zilla bootleg for fall 2024. So, sneak peek. But when you're a Patreon supporter, you get these kind of fun bootlegs in advance. So super excited for Mongolian Stomper. Great artwork. Wish we could get him signed for real, but this is the next best thing. All right, here we go. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell. And it looks like Chris Williams is going to start off on a big attack here. Arm Wringer 1 against the Mongolian Stomper, but the Mongolian Stomper reverses it. Beal throw 2. I'm going to say he's got the power. He certainly does. Chris Williams is down. Headlock and thumb to the throat. 2. Hurt 2. Boot to the midsection. Choice F. Going to go for the power move. This will work on a 10 or less. Roll's a 4, so it does work. And that is the pin. Target is 6. Roll is a 5. Match is over. Yes, it just in 33 seconds. Oh, I got to set it to the double time there. So Mongolian Stomper wins that. It is a squash, and he won with boot to the midsection. Boot to the midsection, squash, 33 minutes. Mongolian Stomper, successful in his debut here at Outlaw Championship Wrestling. All right, our next match is going to be Porkchop Cash versus Iron Mike Sharpe. Now, let me fix this time here. Timer speed is going to be double speed. And yeah, I don't think we have to do anything else there. It's all good. All right, Porkchop Cash versus Iron Mike Sharpe. Iron Mike Sharpe going to start things off with an elbow smash, but Porkchop Cash with the agility rolls a choice E. Going to go for the agility move. This will work on an 11 or less. 5, it does. Iron Mike Sharpe in trouble. He is going to roll out of the ring, but he crawls helplessly back in. Porkchop Cash with a fist drop, follows it up with a death jump, and blasts him with a big move, goes for the level 3 offense. Another fist drop. I think this time he is going to go for the agility move. This will work on a 10 or less. 12, it does it. Iron Mike Sharpe hits a top rope neck snap, and Porkchop Cash is down. Some wild swinging punches. Hurt 2. Punch to the gut 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips him into the ropes. Drops down, and you go into this chart again. Roll again on this chart. You come out the ropes. The opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Jumping forearm bash 2. Hurt 2. Top rope neck snap 3. Hurt 2. Top rope neck snap 3. Hurt 2. And there is a punch to the gut 2. Porkchop Cash reverses it. Elbow smash 2. He does have the agility, so that will work. And that is Iron Mike Sharpe reverses it. Jumping forearm bash 2. Hurt 2. Shoulder tackle 2. Porkchop Cash moves out of the way. Whips Sharpe into the turnbuckle. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating, that's going to be Iron Mike Sharpe. He's going to roll. He hits a forearm brace smash. Target is 4. Roll is a 3. Match is over. Iron Mike Sharpe with the victory over the relative newcomer, Porkchop Cash, with a forearm brace smash. And I'll give it 1 star. It was not really 1 star, but we'll give it 1 star. Iron Mike Sharpe. Okay, here we go. Our next match, a first of 3 big grudge matches, and this is going to be Killer Kahn with Gary Hart in his corner against Mr. Wrestling 2. Let's see. Manager interference attempts. And he gets 2 manager interference attempts. And he gets 1 distraction attempt. There we go. There they are. And, all right. Here we go. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell. Mr. Wrestling 2 on fire with a big hip toss. Killer Kahn reverses it with a big knee to the midsection. Choice A. Gonna whip, let's see his power. Yeah, gonna whip him into the ropes. You come at the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. There's a head scissors. Hurt 2. Another head scissors. Keeps it locked in. Down 3. Atomic drop. That's his pin. Target 3. Roll is a 9. The fans going bananas. He will. No, he's not going to throw him out of the ring. He's got an A. Back into the head scissors. Hurt 2. Leg cannonball 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips him into the ropes. Opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. There's a leg cannonball. Hurt 2. Another leg cannonball. Hurt 2. Another leg cannonball. Down 3. And Killer Kahn going to roll out of the ring. Crawls helplessly back in. Goes for a body slam. Gonna go for the agility move. This will work on an 8 or less. Rolls a 12. It does not. Killer Kahn able to stomp him with some shrinking head stomps. That just dazes him. There's a reverse thrust kick, but Mr. Wrestling 2 with the agility will toss Killer Kahn back into the ropes. Uses one of his specialty moves, perhaps a big powerful knee. And there is the $1 million knee lift. Gary Hart is going to interfere for sure right now. This is a grudge match, so he absolutely would. We're going to roll on his Gary Hart's other wrestlers chart. Hart climbs the ring apron and slings the wrestler a foreign object. Hart's wrestler decks the opponent. Opponent rolls level 3 defense. So look at that. We do add 1 fatigue there for that $1 million knee lift. And that is a hurt 2. Mongolian chop 2. But Mr. Wrestling 2 fighting back into the turnbuckle. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. There's a back suplex 3. Hurt 2. Head scissors 2. Killer Kahn reverses it. Into the turnbuckle goes Mr. Wrestling 2. Crushed by a big kick. Into the turnbuckle again. Whipping him from pillar to post. Bounce 40. Catches Killer Kahn with a skull-splitting lariat. And he rolls on level 3 defense. Hurt 2. Leg cannonball 3. Hurt 2. Back suplex 3. Hurt 2. Head scissors 2. Hurt 2. Front face lock 2. Down 3. And Mr. Wrestling 2 with the $1 million knee lift again. Here comes Gary Hart. Gary Hart going to, well, I guess I don't have to flip that back. I could just go here. Roll on the chart here. Hart climbs the ring, slips him another foreign object, decks him. So there you go. Decks him, and we get another fatigue over here. And Mr. Wrestling 2 down 3, leave. And once per match, roll 1 die. On rolls of 1 to 4, play normally. On rolls of 5 to 6, the opponent attempts to remove Mr. Wrestling 2's mask, and he shakes it off with fury. So we're going to roll 1 die here. It is a 1, so we just play as normal. He is going to leave the ring. In order to leave the ring, he crawls helplessly back in. Tree of Woe 3, add 1, DQ 4. Now, this is not a no DQ match or anything like that. So we're going to roll 2 die. The roll is a 4, so that will be a DQ. And that will end the match. Probably should have ended a while ago. Mr. Wrestling 2 will get the victory. DQ after Killer Kahn smashes Mr. Wrestling 2 with a foreign object. So that'll get 1 star because it's a grudge match. And it'll get 2.5 stars. So that'll be 3.5 stars. And there you go. So this is not over between these two at all. All right, moving on to our next match. And Gary Hart. Actually, we'll put a match in between them. Ken Patera versus Jimmy Garvin will be our next match. And let me add some match counters over here to the red corner. And manager interference attempts 1. Add to the red corner. Distraction attempts 1 for Precious. And yeah, here we go. All right. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell. This is a grudge match. Ken Patera going to start things off. Elbow hammer to back of neck 2. Hurt 2. Jumping knee smash 2, hurt 2. Jumping knee smash 2, hurt 2. Second rope knee drop 3, hurt 2. Jumping knee smash 2, hurt 2. Second rope knee drop 3. There's his pin, target 3. Roll as an 8. 1 fatigue there. There's the full Nelson, locks it in. Roll 1 die on an even roll. Okay, so it's just an odd roll, so it's just regular. This is a +2, so the target would be 6, but Precious is going to interfere, so we're going to roll on manager interference. Manager breaks the pin, so we'll add 1 fatigue there. Roll disqualification 3. No DQ, so opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Top rope elbow drop to choice C. Gonna go for the power move. This will work on a 9 or less. 8, it does. But Jimmy Garvin reverses it with a snap mare, but Patera stops him. Shove foe to the mat and flex. Dazed 1. Elbow hammer to back of neck, hurt 2. Jumping knee smash 2, hurt 2. Second rope knee drop 3, hurt 2. Front face lock takedown. Jimmy Garvin reverses it. Choice F. And can't go for the power because that would be 3 or less. Gonna go for the agility, so this will work on a 7 or less. 5, it does. Hurt 2, running forearm 2, hurt 2, head scissors 2, hurt 2, head scissors, keeps it locked in, hurt 2, keeps it locked in again, hurt 2, keeps it locked in again, hurt 2, tries a running forearm, that's another hurt 2, into the turnbuckle, whips Patera in, crushed by a big kick, whips him into the ropes this time, opponent puts you down with a running back elbow, standing knee drop 3, that catches him, target 2, roll 3, just barely able to kick out, locks in the sleeper, hurt 2, into the turnbuckle, whips him in, the opponent tries to special move his own, both wrestlers go down, the wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating there equal, so that will be Jimmy Garvin rolling on level 3 offense. He tosses Patera out of the ring, and the opponent comes out of the ring to continue to fight, but you grab him and smash him into the announcer's table. Roll your disqualification. Again, these are grudge matches, but no DQ matches. He is not disqualified. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3 offense. Choice C. Gonna play it safe. Go for the power move. This will work on a 9 or less. 4, it does. Hurt 2. High angle body slam, hurt 2, jumping knee smash 2. Jimmy Garvin rolls out of the way, tries an atomic knee drop, but that's not going to work. Into the ropes goes Jimmy Garvin. The opponent gets a position for back body drop. Garvin hits him with a pile driver, rolls on level 3 offense, tosses him out of the ring. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. No DQ there. DQ there. All right, so the match ends there with a DQ. And Ken Patera will win via DQ due to Garvin smashing Patera with a... Let me get out Dave Little's foreign object cards here. All right, mixing them up. Smashes Patera with a boot. So we'll say he takes off. We'll say that Precious is wearing some boots, and Precious's boot. So that'll get 1 star for the Grudge. So that'll be a 2. No, this will be 4. So that'll be a 3-star match. And after the match, Patera starts trying to get Precious to leave with him. Infuriating Garvin. So there you go. All right. All right, grudge match, another grudge match. It is time for our third and final grudge match. This is going to be Coco Samoa versus Kamala. Let me get some match counters. Red corner, manager interference attempts. Again, Gary Hart gets 2. And red corner, distraction attempts. 1 over there. All right, here we go. Another grudge match. And Coco Samoa is going to... Coco Samoa, I wish he could get just a few more bit of a win streak here. Mule kick, agility, that will work, but Kamala reverses it. Running body smash, an agility move, but Coco Samoa going to reverse that. Spinning thrust kick, choice B. Going to whip Kamala into the turnbuckle. Skull-splitting lariat. They go down hard. Opponent rolls on level 3 defense. Down 3. Coco Samoa going to roll out of the ring. Crawls helplessly back in. Kamala with the Ugandan splash. +1. Asterisk. Roll 2 die. Kamala forgets to turn the opponent over. All right, so roll 2 die. And it is a 4. He forgets to. So he adds 1 token over here and kicks out. And Kamala rolls on level 3. 2-handed choke throw. Down 3. Out of the ring. Coco Samoa gets tossed. Calls helplessly back in. There's the Ugandan splash again. And let's see what happens. Rolls a 4. So he forgets to turn him over again. He is now at 2 fatigue. And gets tossed out of the ring again. Crawls helplessly back in. 2-handed choke throw. Hurt 2. A knife edge chest chop. Coco Samoa reverses it. Mule kick 2. That will work. Hurt 2. Double back chop 3. Hurt 2. Headbutt. The big headbutt. Hurt 2. Spinning heel kick choice B. Again, going to whip him into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Double back chop 3. Down 3. And Kamala is going to leave the ring. And he drags Coco Samoa out. Whips him into the turnbuckle post. Throws him back in. And there's the Ugandan splash again. And the roll is an 8. So play normal. So this is going to be... this is a +1. So the target here is going to be 7, and the roll is a 4. So Kamala with a dominant victory over Coco Samoa. Coco Samoa got some offense in there. But a nice solid win for Kamala that he desperately needed. So that'll be 2.5 stars will be that match. And now we move on to our number 1 contender match. And even though Dick the Bruiser beat the Great Kabuki, Great Kabuki gets a title shot, or number 1 contender shot here. And let's add in our match counters for Gary Hart one last time. This will be in the red corner. And 2. And distraction attempts. 1. And away we go. The winner here will face Ronnie Garvin for the title. Side kick to the midsection. Power move. Ernie Ladd with the power. Roundhouse punches. It's going to be power versus agility here. Great Kabuki whips him into the ropes. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle, but who wrestler's more powerful? That's going to be Ernie Ladd. So he's going to roll on level 2 offense. Elbow drop, but Great Kabuki able to roll out of the way. Uppercut punches 2. Ernie Ladd reverses it. Roundhouse punches. Hurt 2. Big boot to the face. Down 3. And Great Kabuki going to leave the ring. Grabs him. Smashes him into the turnbuckle post. Throws him back in. Running jump kick 2. Dazed 1. Karate kick to the head 2. Ernie Ladd ducks out of the way. Choice A. Let's see. His ropes are a B. Going to go for that. He comes the ropes with powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. Armpit claw. Down 3. Ernie Ladd's going to leave the ring now. And Ladd's body slams him on the announce table. He may be disqualified here. Is his DQ really 6. It is. And he is. So Great Kabuki via disqualification will go on to face Ronnie Garvin for the title. DQ after a body slam on the announce table. 1 star. Not really the greatest match in the world, but there you go. New number 1 contender, the Great Kabuki. He will face Ronnie Garvin on card number 30. All right. It is time for our main event, and it is for the Outlaw Tag Team Championship. And let's see. We are going to have... let's add some match counters before we do everything else. We've got pin saves. We've got, let me add both corners independent. Double team attempts. 3. All right. Frank, yeah, I'm going to go these 2. All right, here we go. This is for the tag team titles and the chain gang. Going to start off, choke against ropes, 2, hurt 2, repeated head in a turnbuckle, 3, down 3, and Arn Anderson goes out but rolls back in before the end of the count. Running clothesline, hurt 2, hip throw, choice B, and let's see, his turnbuckle is an A, his agility is a +1. Going to go for that, 9 or less, 8 does work. Hurt 2, illegal double team 3, and that is a hurt 2. Jack is in now, falling knee drop. That catches him. Target 3. They're not going to use a pin save yet. Ooh, just barely able to kick out there. Running boot to the midsection. Hurt 2. Series of stomps 2. Hurt 2. Measured punch to the head. Choice G. And let's see, power is a -2. Going to go for it. Needs a 7 or less. 5. Gets it. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. No. Going to roll up. Forearm smash 2. Hurt 2. Falling knee drop 3. That's his pin again. And here comes Arn Anderson to try and make the pin save. Success. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. I thought I put in the actual pin save chart with all the flavor text, but I apparently not. All right, so we got 1 fatigue over there. Rolls on level 3. He's going to tag back in Frank. And there is a choke with the top rope. Hurt 2. Repeated head in a turnbuckle. Hurt 2. Illegal double team. 3. Down 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Going to roll up. Elbow to the back of the neck, 1, hurt 2. Man, Ole Anderson needs to tag. Hip toss, that will work. Dazed 1, tags in Frank, and there is a punch to the head. Ole Anderson reverses it, hits an elbow drop, hurt 2. He's going to make the tag, and here comes Arn Anderson, eye rake with bootlaces, hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle, whips him into the turnbuckle, crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Eye rake with bootlaces 2. Frank Dillinger reverses it. I'm going to pause this for 1 second because I want to remind myself when teaming with Jack Dillon, Frank may increase the difficulty of defensive tag rolls. For each increase in difficulty, the more okay, so that's when they want to tag out. Okay. Got it. Rolls on level 1. Stomp to the midsection 2. Hurt 2. Running knee. He's softening up that midsection. Hurt 2. Repeated head in a turnbuckle. Down 3. He's not going to tag out because Ole Anderson is so much fatigue on him. So just going to see what happens here. Gets tossed out of the ring, but he grabs Frank by the leg, smashes him into the turnbuckle post, throws him back in. And then toss. No, he's not going to throw him out of the ring. He's going to roll up. Hammerlock body slam. Add 1. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips him in. Tries a running shoulder dive, but you move out of the way. Opponent rolls out of the ring. A wild brawler ups. The wrestler with the better ring rating. They are equal. So that's going to be Frank Dillinger. And he tosses him right back out of the ring. And Frank Dillinger is going to hit him with his chain. I know it says chair, but we'll hit him there. He's going to roll his disqualification. He is not disqualified, smashes him with the chain, throws him back in, rolls on level 3 offense. Choice F. Powers it. So he's going to go for the power move. This will work on a 7 or less. 8 does not. Arn Anderson. Ooh, with the hammerlock body slam. 3, add 1, down 3. Forearm shot to the midsection. Frank Dillinger reverses it. Oops. Hang on. On level 1. Snapmare 2. They have equal agility, so that will work. Hurt 2. Choice B. Turnbuckle is an A. Gonna go for the agility. This will work on an 8 or less. 5, it does. And that is a down 3. Death jump. He's climbing up to the top. Blasts him with a move from the top. He's gonna tag in Jack, who's gonna roll on level 3 offense. Running boot to the midsection. A little of that midsection payback there for Arn Anderson. Into the turnbuckle. Nope, going to roll up. Elbow to the back of the neck. Dazed 1. Not going to tag out there. Forearm smash 2. Hurt 2. Hip toss 2. But Arn Anderson gets out of the way. Hits a knee drop. Hurt 2. Knee drop. Hurt 2. Kick to the ribs. Hurt 2. Going to try and make the tag. They're just going to go, they're far enough ahead here in terms of fatigue and stuff. They're just going to go for the regular tag. So it needs a 6 or less. 9 doesn't get it. Into the ropes, whips him into the ropes. The opponent uses one of his specialty moves and goes in for the kill. Spine buster, down 3. Jack's going to roll out of the ring, crawls helplessly back in. There is the gourd buster. And so he is going to use that. This will be the target will be 4. I think they're not going to use their pin save. So the target here is going to be 4. Roll is a 9. So there's 1 fatigue there. They're hanging on to their pin saves. Enforcer bomb, choice H, going to go for the death jump. Blast him with a move from the top. And there's the gourd buster again, +1. I think they will use a pin save here. Fail. Roll your pins. So the target here is going to be 5. And the roll is a 4. And just like that, what a great come from behind by the Minnesota Wrecking Crew as Arn Anderson pins Jack Dillinger after the gourd buster. In a heck of a match. Let's see, that's 2, 4, 6. So that'll be 1 star from a title match. And we'll give it 3 stars. Why not? Why the heck not, ladies and gentlemen? Well, there you have it. That is the end of this episode, card number 29 of Outlaw Championship Wrestling. And let's look at the rankings here. Always fun to check out the updated rankings. And we will select our roster, Outlaw Championship Wrestling. And I do want to select, I think I got rid of everybody who left. Oh, and I got to put champions first because that's the way I like to display it. So Ronnie Garvin, still your champ. Terry Funk up at the top. Great Kabuki will get his title shot. And let's see, Mongolian Stomper, 1-0. Mongolian Stomper versus Dick the Bruiser. That is an interesting thing to do. And then let's look at our non-singles rankings. We don't have a lot of tag teams, and we want to get rid of the 3-man teams. So the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, the Chain Gang, the Wild Samoans, the Islanders, and Doom. We might need some more tag teams. I'm gonna look into that. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for checking all of this out. And hey, if you wonder why when this video goes public, there's already comments on it, that is because the members of the Golden Circle get to see this video as soon as it's edited. Literally, today is Wednesday, June 12th. As soon as I hit stop recording, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to upload it. And then as soon as it's uploaded, Golden Circle members get to see it. And then it will go out at a later date for the public. So If you would like to support the channel like these fine folks do, then click that join button, and we would certainly appreciate it. Once again, using the FG Assistant app. For more information, go to patreon.com/FG Assistant. And thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.